we had more blue previews come out today and put a little bit more cards out there that are going to synergize with the new Trunks leader. Of course, I hope you watched the video that had Richard Zapp, Pat O'Neill, they worked on yesterday when it came to the blue cards, and of course hyping up Zamasu and the potential of that. Well, today with the new card spoil, I want to go ahead and just go over Trunks and give initial thoughts on theory, and then of course give a initial deck list build based on the theories that we have now from the cards that were shown to us. So Trunks on his front side and back side has a permanent during your opponent's turn. If you were to add a card from your life to your hand or place it in your drop area, you may reveal it and add it to your hand instead. Then auto when you attack, draw a card, and then awaken when your life or your opponent's life is at 4 or less, draw one card, then switch up to one of your energy to active mode and flip this card over. So interesting unique awaken clause here. Basically, if your opponent gets down to 4 life, you'll be able to awaken early. Or, of course, if you do, you'll be able to awaken on time. But this is unique because it kind of puts your opponent in a weird spot because it almost makes them want to protect life while they're trying to also stop you from getting down to 4 life. So it creates this unique kind of interplay where if your opponent's trying to self-awaken quickly, you can kind of punish them for it. And then it also creates just a weird resource type game. So it's actually kind of cool. And then the awaken side, auto when this card attacks, and then activate main, blue. Choose one of your opponent's battle cards, place at the bottom of their deck. And then at the end of the turn, switch your one of your mono blue energy to active mode. So having a removal on a leader is always very powerful. This is basically 1 energy to kill anything. Yes, you can't do barrier threats, but you're choosing any of your opponent's battle cards and placing it at the bottom. And then it's only going to cost you theoretically 1 blue since you're going to untap at the end of the turn. That's one thing that's cool about this deck is actually all of the untap effects. Being able to just always have energy ready for defensive and counters is just very powerful. So I think this deck's actually pretty cool. So biggest cards that we had previewed were Bulma, Master Scientist, Son Goku, Hope for Victory, and Vegeta, Blaze of Passion. Major reason why is because they all synergize with Trunks. So they all have the permanent during your opponent's turn. If all your energy is mono blue, if you reveal this card, get X effect. So Bulma, you get to play this card instead, and then you get to look at the top 5 cards of your deck for 1 blue Son Goku, Vegeta, or Trunks Future among them and add it to your hand, then shuffle your deck. Then the Goku and the Vegeta, you may place this card in your energy area in rest mode instead, and then draw a card. Is actually effect you're revealing it from your life. So you're still gonna be able to draw that card like you'd want to from your life, but you're also getting energy. And then they each have an auto at the end of the next turn after you place this card in your energy with this skill. If this card is in your energy, place it in owner's drop area. So it's gonna give you just a ramp for the turn, which is cool because it allows you to just deploy either a bigger unison or a bigger threat, or use that energy how you want. I think that you're going to end up seeing different strategies kind of play this in a different way. Being able to get yourself an extra grade 8 instincts is kind of cool. We're not playing that in this list right now because I'm just trying to keep this list very straightforward. But being able to just get that extra energy is very powerful. So even being able to get yourself to a boony, on that turn, or like I said, play a higher costed unison, it's just a very powerful effect. So these are the cards we have in the list right now. And then of course we're playing 4 of the unison that's meant to go with Trunks, Supreme Kai Time, Unison of History. Activate main once a return if your leader card is a blue Trunks Future card, and you add 1 card from your left to your hand. At the end of your turn, switch to 1 of your mono blue energy to active mode. It's pretty decent. So 2 energy, you get to play this, you get to self-awaken, and then also you're an untap 1 every single turn. So that's very powerful. And then +1, activate main, add 1 card in your life to your hand, then choose 1 card from your hand and place it in your life. So this kind of allows you to set up that effect, set up the Goku, set up the Bulma, set up the Vegeta, so you can have that ready for your opponent's next turn. So that's really cool. It's also the first time we're seeing my life manipulation in a way that's beneficial to you. So I'm really hyped about that. Maybe we'll see that going forward. So the next part of the deck, I just wanted to take advantage of some of the obvious synergies. I mean, yeah, we saw the new Vegito card that could let you could let you Union Fusion from your energy, or Union Patar from your energy, but I wanted to focus on the more obvious thing. So the next thing is the 4 new super combos, Zeno Edge of Space. If your leader card is blue and your life is at 5 or less, and it's your opponent's turn, when this card is using a combo, you may add 1 card from energy to your hand. If you do, place 1 card from your hand in your energy. So this is almost like a beer super combo, which is kind of dope, but almost better, because you're able to pick the card that you want from your energy and put it in your hand before placing another card down. So yeah, you're not drawing a card off of it, but being able to improve your card quality and then also untap an energy to ready it for defense is kind of absurd. So let's just say you super combo Zeno, pick up an energy, put down a blue energy, you then Ultra Instinct Goku's Kamehameha, you're comboing out of the attack easily, or you're just leaving energy up for defense. So I actually really like the super combo a lot, for defensively, of course. So I think this card is pretty great. And then for extra cards, 4 Dimension Magic, 4 Sensu Bean, 4 Ultra Instinct Goku's Kamehameha. Self-explanatory. Dimension Magic's probably the best negate in the game. 4 Sensu Bean because it's your best card to defend against 15Ks. 4 Ultra Instinct Son Goku's Kamehameha. This card's absurd. Being able to get plus 15k pump and either untap an energy or draw a card on your turn just gives you exactly what you need in this deck. For counters, you're playing 3 Hit Deadly Vanguard and 2 Ultra Instinct Son Goku the Unstoppable. So Hit Deadly Vanguard is going to pick up more value since it doesn't require you to have multicolor energy. Being able to get that bounce 2 cards back to your opponent's hand effect is very strong, especially with a leader like Trunks who's going to be playing that kind of like mid-range game, and you're always going to have access to energy on the opponent's turn. Being able to bounce 2 of their threats is going to help kind of balance the game for you whenever you're playing against stuff like Raiders Roar Cry or any of the other cards like Cocoon Set, things like that. We're playing 2 UI Goku, as like I said before. This is basically just going to be your counter to everything, and then draw a card. 3 Obuni After Image Slash, probably the best battle card in the game right now. Being able to have a deflect body is very important, and then it plays 3 After Image tokens, and then of course has the ability to untap energy as well. So again, 4 bodies, 1 card, tons of swings, and then being able to get more energy defensively is exactly what we're in the market for. 3 SS2 Trunks for a Brighter Future. This card's actually really cool. If you have a blue Unison card in play, you reduce the energy cost of this card in your hand by 2. And then auto, if your leader card is a blue Trunks Future, at the end of your opponent's turn, draw a card. So being able to get this to stick around, drawing a card every turn, money. And then has an Activate Battle, which is probably the coolest part. Blue, this card gets plus 10,000 and triple strike for the turn. So this becomes just a 4 energy, 30k double strike the turn it comes down if it's not stopped by anything. Card's very powerful. So I like this card a lot. This is kind of like almost like a finisher for the set, but we haven't even seen the whole entire set yet, which is absurd. So as you can see, like this deck is already pretty solid, and we haven't even seen the set yet. So in theory, we already have something pretty special in our hands. And then of course, we're playing Goku's and Vegetas that are 20Ks. Might as well play 3 Gogeta Hero Revived. We can Union Fusion, play it, put our opponent down to 3 cards in hand, try and go for game. So wanted to play this card in the deck at 3, and then we're playing 2 of the SS Go Tanks Absolute Unison. This card's actually very powerful. People aren't really talking about it. I don't think you need to play that many copies of it, but just having a 4 energy to either draw 2 cards or having the -3 to KO anything, basically put them at the bottom of your opponent's deck, 2 of your opponent's battle cards, ignoring Barrier, and place them at the bottom of their deck. Like, that's just a very powerful ability. And of course it has dual attack, it has blocker as well. So high utility card, high utility Unison, kind of gives you exactly what you need. I can tell you Series 10 is looking absolutely wild. I mean, there's so many different things to think of already just with the cards they're showing us, and like I said, they haven't even shown us all of blue yet. We haven't even gotten to the SRs yet, and you're already kind of able to put these lists together, which just you can start to see how these archetypes take shape. So I'm really excited to see how this progresses moving forward. And of course, this is version 1. We'll be doing version 2 once we get more previews. Hope you guys enjoyed this quick profile. Hopefully you're hyped about Series 10 like I am. Stay safe. Tune into the streams that we're having. Make sure you check out the Patreon if you're looking for more content. I love you. Okay, thanks. Bye!